I'm so excited to talk to you. It was truly so fun to kind of watch your personality shine, especially towards the end of your Love Island experience. You're so funny. And unfortunately, your time is up. How are you feeling now that you've been in the real world for a few days?
I am exhausted. PG 16 hours ahead. So my sleep, I'm still catching up, a little bit jet lag. But seeing all the like love and support that I came out to, I doesn't feel real. Like truly. I am obsessed with all of them. And it's a lot of girls, which I love because I want to be best friends with everyone. And I'm getting so many DMs of like, I want to be your friend. Can you be my friend? And like, I'm like, yes, I want to be your friend.
Yes, and everyone's calling you and everything, Bagel.
Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed with it though. Who doesn't love a bagel? If you don't like bagels, you're lying. Everyone
Literally,
loves
what's your bagel order?
great question. Actually, an everything bagel. I'm not even kidding. I love like in LA. Do you know Layla's bagels?
Yeah, I'm in
Or like
LA right now. Yeah.
yes, I love their like fruit bagel, whatever like seasonal fruit they have on top with cream cheese and honey. Love.
So now that your time on the villa is over, sadly, I have to know, are you planning on staying friends with anyone, particularly Kenzie? Because you did tell her, you were really straight up and you were like, I don't think I'd be your friend if it wasn't for Love Island. How are you two doing now?
Me and Kenzie left on great terms. And we even like out of that conversation, I wasn't trying to make her like feel bad or anything. I just wanted her to be more self-aware of like what was going on of her like way of treating people is like affecting others and it's creating like the boom effect. It's like you do one thing and now it's like three people are affected by it and like that's obviously not cool. You have to like watch what you're doing if it's hurting other people. And I think she really respected me for telling her the truth and being honest with her. And the night that I even left the villa, I had a private chat with her right before I left, like after the dumping. And we were like, we're so grateful we have met each other. She was my rock in there. I was her rock in there. We really bonded. So I told her to be also specific, I said, like, if this was not Love Island, then I would not be your friend. And so I'm giving her grace. The girl needs some grace. Like, if she wants to explore connections, that is the one place to do it. Love Island is literally the only place that you're really allowed to be like dating that many people at once. So, gotta
Yeah.
give the girl some
Yeah.
grace.
Do you think after your talk and after movie night, she really did see how her actions were hurting other people and took accountability and was recognizing the pattern?
1000%. I actually felt even bad for her during movie night because we had that like conversation in the morning and it was kind of a tough conversation. It was a little bit of tough love. She's older than me, but I felt like the big sister in that situation of like, girl, you gotta like be a little bit more aware of like what you're doing here. And then when movie night happened later that day, Caleb and Dylan kind of, also gave her some tough love and let her know like you're hurting other people. Like I know you're having fun in here and you want to explore all these connections, but you have to be more self-aware of like what it's doing to others. And she felt so bad and I that's why I felt bad for her too because I was like she got like me the double conversation of it all. Like I told her everything they said like in the nicest way possible too. I think the boys handled it very well of like see what you're doing and then when it was displayed in front of her face I think she could really like take in how bad it looked from a different perspective.
Yeah, and we're definitely seeing her take accountability currently. Talking to you about you now in Gaul, do you regret not bringing someone else back from Casa, or do you feel like Gaul used you to get into the villa?
I do not regret bringing anyone else back from Casa. I actually, this is really funny. It wasn't on the show, but the night of the recoupling, Anaya was, freaking out about Casey and she was like, I'm going to look like a fool on TV. And I have like the craziest intuition, I think, because I was like, Anaya, listen to me. And 1 week from now, I bet you I'm going to look like a fool. Like, I just feel it. I feel it in my bones. But I don't regret bringing him back because I had a crush on him. I liked him. Like, I did have like some feelings for him. And Ronnie was a great guy. He was the other person exploring me, and he was so kind, so chill. And he told me he would like fully pursue me in there and like be not really like looking at anyone else. But I felt more friendship vibes from him, where Gaul, I was feeling more romantic vibes. So I thought it would be doing a disservice to me and Ronnie if I brought him back in. So no, I don't regret it at
Yeah.
all.
Did you see that Gaul's coffee shop in Venice did gave free drinks to any girl named Jen after your breakup? Are you gonna
Yes.
I loved it. That was so good.
Yes, I'm obsessed. I need to meet those baristas immediately. I want to be
Yes.
friends with them because they have my back in there.
Yes, you have to visit the coffee shop now. Um,
Yeah.
you and Gabe did have a connection in there and it was interrupted very abruptly. Are you going to try to reconnect with him now that you're outside the villa?
Me and Gabe have already had a few FaceTimes, a few texts. I think Gabe is amazing. He's a great guy. I had so much fun with him. I watched some episodes back already, and I was like watching mine and Gabe's time together, and I like felt a little like all these like weird emotions. Like I don't know if it was like sad or happy or like what it was, just like feeling it in my body of like that was definitely one of my favorite times in there. He was great. I had fun with him. We liked each other. We weren't really talking to anyone else either. So we were always like hanging out, even when we weren't in those chats alone. We were always like next to each other when it's like we're in the kitchen or if we're in the pool or doing whatever. So I really did enjoy my time with him.
I love that you guys are already FaceTiming. Ah, you guys were
Yeah,
electric. So I can't wait to hopefully see how that unfolds on social media and
me
stuff.
too. I'm not sure yet.
Okay, so I do want to talk about the Casa recoupling. It got really spicy. It got very heated. And there's a lot of speculation online about what happened in the fire pit when the girls and TT were kind of going back and forth. It looked like Kenzie and Melanie left briefly. Were they removed or did they go to the bathroom or like what kind of went down?
We were sitting there the whole time. I've seen that online too. I don't know where they're getting that from, but no one left. We were all there.
Okay.
No one went anywhere. So
Okay, love it. We're shooting
I
for
was like actually wondering like where are fans getting this information from because I was there, they were there. I know what happened. I'm like they did not leave. No one left actually.
literally right after you left, but we saw Parmita tell Melanie that her relationship with Sincere was toxic and that she deserved better. What do you think about Melanie and Sincere? And are you surprised that the other girls still told Melanie to continue to give Sincere a chance even after Parmita told her that?
I do agree with Paramita to like a certain extent, obviously, because that's what people are like. Why are girls telling Melanie to like stay with him or whatever. But like I can see they definitely like have like some sort of love for each other, like whatever word you want to use. They definitely have a lot of feelings towards each other. So it's kind of that like toxic relationship that everyone loves where it's like you're rooting for them, but it's also like you know she deserves better at the same time. And it's like you're a rock in a hard place for sure because I think she really, really likes him a lot, and he likes her too. But Sincere, he just keeps fucking up over and over and over again. But I think watching it back on movie night really put it into perspective for him as well. Just oof, that looks bad. Like rewatching it and like replaying it all and like seeing it with his own eyes, he definitely got the grasp of like, oof, he needs to step it up. And I think he has been stepping it up. I actually haven't been keeping up that much, but I've been seeing clips here and there. I think they went to the Hideaway last night, if
They
I'm
did.
right.
They did.
Yeah, I love that for them. So, I mean, I guess they're doing good.
Yeah. Do you think there are any couples that are still in the villa that are in it for the wrong reasons?
Honestly, no, because you gain feelings in there. You really do. And that's what like a lot of like my friends have been asking me like the same question, wanting to get like the inside scoop.
Yeah.
And I was with Gabe for like 3 or 4 days and I was like really liking him. And I was like, am I going crazy? Am I a psychopath for like liking a boy this much after like 3 days of being with him? And a lot of the couples have been like OG couples. Like they've been together since like day 1, 2, or 3. And so when you are together and you're spending time for that long and like you're sleeping in the same bedroom, you're cooking meals, you're with them 24/7, you really do gain real feelings. So I couldn't imagine not.
Yeah. Do you think the Islanders should be able to vote people off? Because some people online right now are kind of upset that it seems like they're voting more for like their friends to stay in versus people that have a good connection. Would you agree with that? Or are we just not seeing something?
Yes and no. I think Islanders choosing who to vote off is such a like fun and interesting thing for the viewers to watch because it like causes some drama, obviously. But at the same time, there are like friendships involved where you just like can't take those rose colored glasses off and you're like, that's my friend.
Yeah.
But she's my friend. So, you know, sometimes I think it's unfair, and then sometimes it's also just like it's your job too to like gain those friendships in there, you know?
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
you gotta be friends. We're all living under one roof.
Yeah. Well, last question for you is who do you want to win?
I want all of them to win, but I told the girls, I told all of them before I left, whoever is in the finale, I'm taking everyone's phone and voting for you guys on different phones.
That's a very good answer. A girl's girl.
Yeah. Because they were like, I really am like the girls saved my life in there. They really did. I spent more time with the girls than I spent with the guys. Like, just
Yeah.
because I don't know how I went on a reality dating show and I was single more than I was in a relationship and had a breakup. Like, don't know how that works out for me, but the girls like saved me in there. So I'm excited to see them all and I'm rooting for them from right
Yeah.
here.